Hello everybody. Today we are ranking all hypercharges in Brawl Stars. First off, we have Spike. Spike, actually, we're gonna sort these by usefulness. I useless, my bad. Weak, small, impact. Let me just capitalize that. Let's do decent, impact, very impactful, and game changing, which could be like the really strong ones. OP. Spike, he has a decent or small impact. I'm gonna give him small just to set the bar. He'd probably be right in the middle. Colt, I would agree with that as well. Right in the middle. Shelly, bro, all of these are right in the middle. Same thing with the Bull. But Jackie, on the other hand, like in Brawl Ball, Hot Zone, you can probably get a team kill sometimes. Once in a while, pull them all in, teammate scores or whatever. Bounty, you get tons of kills. I would say very impactful because she can do a lot. Pearl is useless. Just makes an area unable to go to. Can get a kill once in a while. Weak or useless. I would probably say top of useless. Charlie, uh, it, it's like the worst in the game. Colette, on the other hand, she can do really good in heist. Uh, I'd probably say decent impact because she's not great in all game with her hyper, mainly just heist. But you can get like a nice little clutch at the end or whatever, like we saw in the finals. Lou, I'd probably also give decent impact. I mean, it takes a while to get, but it's not terrible, you know. Jessie, she can create a good spot of control. I'll probably give her around where Jackie is, but probably towards the end it'll probably be towards the bottom, very impactful. Maisie, she can clear out a big area and she can chain it really well. Brawl ball, heist, knockout, whatever. Bounty, uh, let's give a decent impact. Rosa is probably as good as Maisie's, decent, same level. Dynamite can get tons of kills, tons of damage, really lots of damage. Destroys walls. Very impactful or game changing. Probably it's better than Jackie's, but I don't think it's game changing enough to sit up there. Crow I think is just as good as Colette because it's mainly just good in heist, but you can do tons of damage with it. I think it's better than Colette's, maybe even very impactful, but for now we might change that later. He can get like a team kill if you use it right, but if you don't, it can be very small impacts. Weak. Let's just give it. It's better than Rose's. You know, I think I'm gonna put Rose's down here. Fang did a team kill in Hot Zone, gem grab. He can change the game completely. I'd give it game changing. Like he can do so much with it. Miko. I'm a Miko main. I love playing Miko all the time, but I have to give it the truth that it's not that good. It's probably weak. If you hit the shot, you can get a kill, two kills. It's weak. I don't think it's useless though. Edgar. I mean Edgar's no skill, but his hyper is actually pretty decent. I'd give it decent impact. Right behind Leon, because Leon his is a lot better. BB, two bubbles. I mean, you can get some really nice plays with it sometimes. I'd give it small impact. It's yeah, I don't I don't like it. I also don't like BB either. I love playing Cordelius. Cordelius is one of my favorite brawlers, but in the truth, his hypercharge is not that good. Just one guaranteed kill. Yeah, take one person out of the game. Decent, weak. Just as good as Miko's. Sprouts is useless. It does no damage. Sometimes good on heist. Just yeah. Same. I like playing Bell in Knockout, that one knockout map, like out in the open or whatever. I get Bell's hypercharge most of those games, but it's sometimes I actually miss. but that's kind of bad if I do. But it helps your team eventually. Probably give it weak. Buzz, it'd be small to decent impact depending on how good you are. But let's just say you're an average player, like right better than Edgar's. Infinite supers, that's pretty good. El Primo is probably a small impact. Like, his tank trait is the main reason why he gets a super in Hyper. So, I mean, it's guaranteed 1 to 3 kills in ranked. Whatever. Just give it right there. Back. Yeah. Brock, he's actually, I think he's very impactful because he can do tons of damage to wherever in a big area. And heist, he can also get 25% off that safe. Get another stage down of the high safe. Nita, I think, is just as good as Jesse, but it can move around. I'd give it better than Jesse. Not worse. Jesse's is worse than Nita's, but you can move around the bear. It can, depending on who you fight against, the bear could be either really good or kind of useless, depending on how long it lives. But if it lives long, then it can be very impactful. Sandy's, I mean, it's a great, she's a support. She can change the game depending on your team, but if your team is a bunch of average players, it's good speed boost, good way to take control of an area. I'd give it very impactful. Maxes, I don't see very many max hypercharges in my ranked games. However, Max's hypercharge, she can do a good bit. Help all your team, no matter where they are. Probably give it decent impact behind Lou in front of Measy. Tick, that's just a guaranteed kill. Like, guaranteed kill, take a decent amount of space from the after effect. Behind Edgar? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Gene. Yeah. His super's just way too fast. And it gives 3 of them. Which I think many people say if you swap Bell and Gene's, I think they would be a lot better. Like, they could be up here with all these other guys. But Gene is sitting there. Probably, it's better than Sprouts, though. Rico can be game-changing. Just get a team wipe, score a goal, take control of hot zone, does ton of damage in bounty or heist. It's game-changing. Emma's is basically just her gadget plus super if you just add a bit more damage. Decent impact or small impact? I would give it small impact. Worse than Rosa's, better than Colt's. Piper's. She turns into an assassin, jumps on you, good defense and offense at the same time. I wouldn't give it game changing. If you are good with Piper, it could be very impactful. I'd give it decent impact in the very front. Frank can destroy tons of walls in the enemy's area or if in your own area if you don't use it well. But you can get like some really nice clips and plays with Frank's Hyper. It's sitting between game changing and very impactful. Since we only have 2 game changing, I think we can put it up here. Can, yeah, counter assassins and all that. He can get countered though. That's the only thing. Like, for example, by Gale, which Gale has a decent impact. Can counter a lot of things. Can get team wipes possibly if you use it well enough. Decent impact. Let's say in front of Lou's. Actually, let's move Colette's down a bit more. Angelo. I use Angelo's once in a while. It does take a while to get. However, it does move around. You can get like a few kills in no matter what game would you play. I'd be small impact around Rosa and Spike. Sits right there. Barley. So if you're playing like Hot Zone, mainly Hot Zone, and you use it on the Hot Zone, whether it's parallel plays or like the one with the big hot zone in the middle, it could either be very impactful or decent impact. But if the enemy's all in one area, ooh, that would look really nice. But I'd hate to play against it. Let's give it around Jackie. Poco, on the other hand, Poco's is not that good. I would say weak. Okay, we're gonna go through these a bit faster now. Mortis can be game changing, team wipe, just as good as Rico's. Squeak, two supers, decent. Let's give it decent impact. Tara, big super, can get a team wipe, pulls all them in one area, very impactful. Nani, terrible. Surge, pretty good, really good actually. 8-bit, yeah, weak. Chrono Ruff's weak. Otis, I like using Otis a lot. He's good, but I still give it weak. It's just one person, just as good as Chords. Daryl, small impact, very, very itty bitty small impact. Just as good as Jesse's, it's pretty good. Good changing the game, and like, it can be good in heist, gem grab, control the map, yeah. Stu, decent impact, or very impactful. Let's give it up here by Piper. Just, I think those two are pretty equal. Gray, control the game of Hot Zone. I think it's very impactful actually, because 1,000 shield plus an extra teleport. I already like the concept of Gray's teleport. Janet, it looks really good, but it's like kind of weird actually. I would give it small impact on the very top. Many people would disagree with that. I know that, but whenever I use it, it's not that good. Ash, I would say it gives a small impact, near as much as like Spike. Eve is just as good as Ash's in my opinion. Barry, I think it's very impactful. You can go on the high safe, get a team wipe, heal your team. Very impactful. Very good support hyper. Melody, so she can take control of the safe, get team wipe. Pretty good right there. B, slowing down and then hitting so many of your shots, and it's impossible to miss this. So I would say it's between game changing and very impactful. So I'll put it right above Nita, below Gray, because Grays can last for a while. Sam, ooh, Sam isn't that good, but his Hypercharge is pretty decent. It's good as Mortis, but it's not as good as Mortis's, you know. I'd say decent, right around Crow, Gale. If you can get some good plays with it, but I like never see that Hypercharge. Mr. P, they nerfed it. It's not good. Very back weak. Or yeah, weak. Meg, I think it's not useless. You can get some good plays with not good plays, but it's really fast to get. And it's almost like it's a buff to Meg. Just give it weak. Pretty high though. I'd give it up here. Carl. I think he makes him really aggressive. If you have the good star power, which makes him take less damage, can be really impactful. I'd give it right up here. Barry super, Carl super, can be pretty similar. Grom, it's good, but like you just win a round of knockout pretty much, because that's all I see Grom getting played in. I'd give it small impact. Hank, they nerfed it to the ground. Terrible. Lola, same thing. No, I've never seen a Lola Hypercharge yet, ever since they released it. Mandy's is fun. It's not good though. I mean, it could be good. Only one of them usually hits. Two maybe. I'd give it decent impact right around Sam. Get good plays with it. Blah blah blah. Buster, I like playing Buster a lot, but that's not gonna be biased towards him. Yeah, I'd give it decent impact right around Bust. Oh wait, right around Gale. Counters people. Yeah, Chester can be very impactful. Gets a team wipe. I'd probably give it around Brock. I think they nerfed it a bit, so like the poison around it makes it a little bit less hard to hit. It does tons of damage. Tons. Damage dealer hyper. Bo can control the game so well with this. Ever since I got Bo's Hypercharge, I used him so much in ranked. But it's not too crazy good. I'd give it either bottom or very impactful or high decent impact. I'd give it a little bit worse than Piper. That seems right. Gray. I think it's pretty good. It's like Chester, like can do tons of damage, good damage dealer Hyper. Yeah, Willow's kind of weak. I mean, I'd give it top of useless. It's a good concept. You can't do too much with it. Maybe make it control supers or gadgets. Can't do too much. Same thing with uh, Gus. None of his ghosts hit. Just a buff. Maybe like that level. Amber can be game changing, but I don't think we should give it game changing. Very impactful. Like Sandy level. Kaze, one of her supers, I don't really know what they do. I just know it's like a really good buff. I'll just give it decent. Right down here. Lily, free kill, just as good as Chords, but it's more of a guaranteed kill most of the time. I'd give it up here. Kenji's can be game changing. It's like Tara's, but it's even more guaranteed of a kill. Let's give it bottom of game changing. Clancy's is also game changing, but you like never get it, or you always get it. Like if you play Brawl Arena, well, Clancy actually got nerfed in Brawl Arena. Hyper Super pierces through enemies. I like that. I think it's very impactful when you get it, but you don't get it very often. Like these three, pretty good. Actually, Clancy's is worse because it's harder to get. All right, here is my final list. Download image. Here's it. Type all the things that you disagree with and any other video ideas. And thanks for watching and subscribe. And thank you.